Hello there, Cancer and Cancer Rising. This is going to be your June monthly forecast for the month of June. What I'm going to do here is go ahead and put two cards here, two cards here, two cards here, and two cards here, each for each quarter of the month, okay? So we're going to have the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter for you. And it's going to kind of give you an overall view about what's going to go on in terms of your entire month, but also kind of in each quarter. So we're going to kind of see what's going on here. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is start cutting these cards, okay? And we're going to kind of just see what wants to come out of these cards for you this month. And let's just see what goes on for you, okay, Cancer? So anyways, let's see what is going on here for you. And I've got this lovely card that wants to come out with its friend right here. And I'm actually kind of even getting this right here. Should I keep this? Yes, okay. So we're just going to go ahead and put all of its buddies all over here. And every time I think about the crab, I thought I'd think of maybe like they have little crab buddies. So maybe this is a little crab buddy cards that are want to come out here for you this month, Cancer, okay? Anyways, let's see what's going on in terms of this month for you. The first one, Cancer, in terms of June, you are going on a little journey. And it's going to be a journey that's going to require a little bit of balancing. Balancing your love life, balancing your work life, balancing your emotions, okay? It's very, very important, especially as a Cancer, to really understand and have a grip on your emotions. Because in terms of this Two of Coins, it's saying that he's kind of a master at balancing. Balance things. Don't really go too far one way or the other this month. Just allow your emotions to be very, very calm and settled. I'm really getting emotions toward this, but this is the coins card, so I'm really seeing that you're going to be able to rake in the moolah, rake in the cash, if you kind of just allow things to be more balanced. Balance things in your life and kind of get things, I'm kind of getting kind of like, I don't know what that is. I'm being scheduled, or I don't know. I'm getting this word that doesn't want to come to me, but it's really funny. It's kind of like balancing. I'm just getting balancing for you in terms of this month, Cancer. And I'm getting, honest to goodness, you balancing your emotions and your work. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Your work and your emotions. Don't allow both of them to kind of get intermingled this month, because what you really want to do is really kind of cash in on the gold. You want to allow your emotions to go in terms of one hand so they're not messed up by your work, but also your work in the other hand not being messed up by your emotions, okay? Very, very important. And I'm really getting that in terms of the first quarter of the month, but I'm getting that in terms of every other quarter of the month, because this is the first card. I'm really getting that's going to be kind of a big deal for you. Don't allow anything that happens at home that might upset you to go to work, and don't allow anything that happens at work to come back to you at home. Because in terms of this Two of Coins, it's kind of talking a bit about work and a bit about kind of on a little journey. Because honey, Cancer, you are on a journey, and you're on a good one. So what you really want to do is just make sure that you kind of get in line and keep the unicycle going really wonderfully so you don't accidentally fall at any point and you kind of scuff your knee up on this journey of yours, okay? What's the next card over here? Ooh, Death. Now, what did I say about this journey? Change is coming for you, Cancer, this month. And change is going to first kind of start going in terms of the first quarter. But this is a major arcana card, and so I am seeing this being change that is going to go into the rest of the month for you. Death, in terms of this, is not a bad card because it's talking about this little journey that you are on. It's going to really kind of change things. You're going to notice change in the first quarter of the month. Go with it, but kind of balance it and kind of realize the scales. That's what I'm getting. Kind of realize the scales of things and the way they flow. Because what you really want to do is make sure the energy is correct. Because when change happens, especially in the first quarter of the month, you want it to be affected by the second quarter, the third quarter, and the fourth quarter of the month, Cancer. That is very, very important for you. So change is better. Change is good. Change is great. The Two of Coins is talking a bit about balancing. So balance things in your life because change is coming for you, okay? That's very, very important, all right? The next card is Justice. Now, what did I just talk about? Balancing the scales, Cancer. That is so funny. Change is coming for you, Cancer, and you want to make sure it's good for you, okay? So what the really important thing is about Justice here is about talking about the scales. You want to make sure that you are evening the scales. Make sure you put half on this side and half on this side. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, and don't do anything to put the scales not in your favor. Start doing things in terms of the second quarter of the month to start giving things, what is this word that wants to come to me? In terms of the second quarter of the month, start doing things to kind of level the scales out. Do not kind of do anything that might make things not good or kind of unbalanced or weary. Kind of only put good things and good thoughts in your scales, Cancer. Only feel good and only do things that make you feel wonderful. In terms of this feeling, I'm getting in terms of these major arcana cards, this is change, and change needs to be balanced. You need to make sure this change kind of goes on the correct path. Don't allow anything to really get in front of you or behind you in terms of this. Allow everything to be right at you, which means from the moment that you kind of step into this change, see it from as if it's right out of your eyes. See exactly what's in front of you and keep going just like that. And feel really, really good that at every moment you're laying good seeds or you're putting good things on the scales. Because I'm really kind of seeing as this Justice card as being a situation where you have bad things and you have good things. I'm actually getting this for some of you, Cancer. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that the good outweighs the bad. There we go. Make sure the good outweighs the bad in terms of the second quarter of the month, and don't do anything that might put more bad than good, because that'll just completely mess up your scales, honey, and that's not a good thing for you, especially with this big change, and especially with this thing about balancing. I was talking about balance stuff, okay? But make sure that there's like two different scales is what I'm getting for you, and you're just wanting to make sure that on one scale the good outweighs the bad, and on the other scale everything is balanced, and that's in terms of your emotions and work, okay? Very important for you. Now here is this. Now there's a lot of decisions you're going to have to make in terms of the second quarter of the month, Cancer. Very, very, very important, okay? In terms of the second quarter of the month, you have got to make these decisions. These decisions are very, very important because they're going to, if you choose the right ones, if you choose the decisions that are happy, that are good, that are going to make things great in your life. Wow, didn't I just say that in terms of justice? If you choose the things that are going to be wonderful and great and fantastic in your life, you are going to notice just how great things get. But there's also chances for you to do bad choices, bad decisions that are made out of anger or out of dismay or out of just I'm getting a lot of anger. And what you want to do is do not choose those decisions, because in this card, there's a lot of cups here, and there is only a few bad ones, a few negative ones, mostly good. So you're in the green, mostly, Cancer. Understand that in this second quarter of the month, though, you're going to want to only make decisions that are good for both parties. So if you're at work, if you're at a legal place, if you're doing something in terms of a court case or something like that, make decisions that are good, that are healthy, that are high karma based. Do not do decisions that are low karma based and that are going to kind of get you put underneath the rut, kind of underneath the bus. I'm actually getting, don't throw yourself underneath the bus in terms of karma, in terms of this second quarter of the month, because if you make good decisions here, ones that both help you and the other party involved, you're going to see just how wonderful things start getting and how the scales get tipped in your favor. Okay, Cancer, that's very, very important for you, because whenever the scales start getting tipped in your favor, you realize just what comes to you really, really quick, because as soon as the Cancer can feel comfortable in his shell and outside of his shell, the game is changed, okay, Cancer? The next card here is the Empress, and the Empress is talking all about abundance and glory coming to you, okay? The Empress is talking a really, really, really good amount about these kind of feelings of homeliness, of happiness, of joy, of feeling calm and serene. And when I see a lot of water in here with these whales, and you know, Cancer really likes water, and it's kind of right underneath the coins. And if you notice here, he's kind of on water. You see that right there? He looks like he's kind of going across water here. But now it seems like he's going to really start enjoying and kind of getting off of this little balancing act and start dipping his feet inside of water, okay? This is very, very, very important for you Cancers out there, because now that you finally be able to touch water, you're going to feel much more at home. I'm really getting that in terms of the third quarter of the month. This change that's going to be brought about, this balancing that you're doing, is now going to turn into kind of being able to relax and allowance, Cancer, allow this month. The Empress to me is really, she's an allowing woman, and I'm really getting for you Cancer allow things to happen, allow things to flow. There we go. Allow things to flow, and you'll just see how far things will go, okay? Very, very important for you Cancers out there. Now, the next card here is the Page of Cups. Now, I just talked about letting things flow, but this is important for you because whenever you let things flow, Cancer, messages will come to you, okay? I'm really getting, once you let things flow, messages will flow to you. And these messages are going to be things that are going to refill your emotions, refill your cups. And some of you Cancer out there need this change. You need to balance and choose these right decisions that are good for both parties, because then you're going to be able to notice that your cups, which might have been not filled up enough, is going to start getting filled up way more than you really expected from these messages. It's like a vocal message, it feels like. Vocal messages more so than written messages. But I'm getting here that you're going to be able to feel much better. You're going to be able to feel your emotions start gaining strength, gaining momentum, gaining feeling, okay? You're going to start feeling like you're gaining something in terms of your emotions. And especially with Cancer, whenever you feel better about your emotions, you go fast in life. You go really, it's like you gain momentum with your emotions. Cancer's all about the emotions. So understand that in terms of this month, get your emotions going good, and you're going to see that once you let things flow, messages are going to flow to you that are going to really, 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 really increase your emotions. I'm even getting, once you let things flow, your emotions will flow to you. It's like that feeling of just really great, awesome feeling. Wow, Cancer. Now, the Empress in the Page of Cups here, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing because she's going to bring you such glory and such confidence and such relaxation. It's like all these wonderful feelings. She's a major arcana card that really has some major business. She kicks some butt, okay? The next card here over here is talking about passion. Passion is going to be reignited in terms of the fourth quarter of the month for you. Just allow this, because I already talked about how momentum is going to be increased whenever your emotions get increased, but now passion will also be increased for you, which is very, very important for you Cancers out there. I'm kind of getting a little bit of love going on, because especially with this little heart, I'm kind of staring at it, and it feels like the more you allow your passion to kind of go forward, the more love comes your way, okay? And the more love that comes your way, the more your passion is filled. And I'm not talking about just love in terms of a relationship, Cancer, although for some of you that are in relationships, realize that I'm talking directly to you. This is talking more about love for yourself as well. Even if you are single, understand that love for yourself is a big, big deal, and it is going to get you very, very far, okay? So understand that as long as you love yourself, love will be shown, and passion is going to go. I don't know why I'm getting so much love, but it just feels that way. It feels like passion is going to be ignited inside of your life, and the Queen of Wands is going to be there to really make sure that this end of the month is going to end as strongly as this change has at the start of the month, okay? And change is always for the better, Cancer. Oh, the Moon. It seems like every single quarter of the month for you has got a major arcana card in it. That is significant for you, Cancer, because that means every quarter of the month is going to be powerful, is going to be big, is going to have something big happen in it, okay? In terms of this, the Moon, though, is talking about kind of you being able to see things at the end of the month that you hadn't been able to see before. Things are going to be illuminated, enlightened to you, and you're going to actually be able to realize that you're really at home, okay? You see this little crabby crab right here? This is you, Cancer, and you're at home now. It feels like you're really able to relax and feel confident in what's going on around you, because these situations that are coming out for you are so beautiful, so wonderful, and they feel good, Cancer. Understand that. Realize that. Because honest to goodness, in terms of your life, Cancer, the Moon is all about it. The Moon is going to really, really supercharge you, because your emotions are going to get revived here. But it feels like these messages that are coming to you are going to be put in action by the end of this month. And that's a very, very important thing, because whenever you understand that these emotions and these things are starting to be put in action, now you go far with them. And now, in terms of the next month, it is able to begin as large as not only as this change as the start of the month, But as this month ended, it's going to be such a beautiful time for you. Realize there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you, Cancer, to go really, really far this month, especially with change, especially with this Justice card, especially with these decisions for you to make, and especially with kind of down here, kind of talking about your emotions and having your passion reignited by them. Understand there's going to be decisions that you're going to have to make, though, Cancer, this month. They're going to be highlighted in the second quarter, but understand that these decisions are very, very, very important. And I've got to tell you that because you've got to realize that you have to do the decisions that affect you and the other party, okay? Make sure that everything goes well for you this month, Cancer, because then things will go far for you, okay? Make sure everything is good for you, make sure everything is going great, and make sure everything is settled. Things need to be settled for you this month, Cancer, because big change is happening for you, and it's time to kind of balance them by the second quarter of the month. I think this has been a pretty good reading so far for you, Cancer. I don't see very much negativity, except for the fact that in terms of the Seven Cups here, you do not want to make the wrong decisions in terms of the second quarter of the month. And in terms of the first quarter of the month, it's very important to make sure that you balance things and allow change to embrace you in your life, okay? The Empress and the Page of Cups here, both very fantastic, and the Queen of Wands and the Moon is fantastic as well. So it seems like what you want to make sure that the first 2 weeks of this month are very, very strong, so the next 2 weeks of this month can carry that strongness over, because there is no way to be negative in these next 2 weeks. In terms of the first 2 weeks, though, I'm saying, Cancer, make decisions that are correct ones for you and make sure to balance things, okay? Keep things in balance. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to this, and I think that really kind of nailed it in terms of this, in terms of these cards. I really feel really good from this reading because it really feels like the cards really told exactly what my intuition was telling me to tell you. So it's pretty neat. I'm really excited to do more of these readings for you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful June. I am Kristen Vatic here, and I also do private readings, which is pretty neat. I do 30-minute Skype session readings for $50. I do 60-minute Skype session readings for $75. And I also do a little private YouTube video just like this for you, and that is only $35. So what you can do is go ahead and get in touch with me in terms of, you can go to my Yahoo, which is kristenvatic@yahoo.com, or you can also go to my email, or to my web page, which is kristenvatic.com, and you can go to my little shop there and see all these little things right there, put in the goodies, and you can check out, do whatever you like. I love doing these private readings for you. It makes me feel so good, and I'm so glad to do these things for you. So thank you so much, guys, for being along with me, and thank you guys so much for allowing me to do these private readings for you. It feels so great knowing how much I'm touching some of your lives. I mean, seeing lives change in front of my eyes, I mean, that is crazy to me. I'm just so happy that I'm able to do this for you guys, okay? Thank you so much for going on here and being on here with me, and I hope you guys have a great month, okay? Bye, Cancer.